Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. The Soleosaurus stream. I will be your host today. My name is Mr. Biggs.
Our protagonist is out
Nice to
at the
meet you,
moment.
Mr. Biggs.
It'll take a little bit for Mr. Justice to come back from collections. I'll have to have a good look at that boy's work. I don't have too much faith, but so long as he brings something back, he won't have to be sleeping with the fishes.
Ooh. And hopefully, defend the client, right?
All right, my wayward son. Yes, I suppose that is also something I should publicly say that I am hoping for. But privately, I have my doubts.
Ah.
If I really cared about my son, would I not hire better attorney with the money I have?
Technically, it wasn't him he hired. It wasn't him who hired Apollo.
You're right. It was the woman.
Let me fix my mic. It's currently...
Breaks emerge away. I gotta fix my mic.
And now then, Soriasora, my prized intern. What have you brought for me today that will
Well,
convince me that you are worth keeping around?
well, you see, if you stay on a Soleosaurus stream, you get nice dinner from Mama Sol.
I do love a nice dinner from Mama Solia, a spaghetti al dente, a ravioli, maybe a little bit of lasagna. Very well, I am convinced of your worth.
Remember,
Ultrawave
everybody.
Productions, otherwise known as UA. What did you bring for me that convinces me of your worth?
Wow, that's actually like more worth it than Mama Soli's cooking. That's crazy.
I cannot argue with the facts that you have presented before me today. I suppose I will have to keep you around a while longer. Mr. Justice is taking his sweet time. If he is not back soon, I'll have to send one of my men to collect him. I cannot guarantee he'll come back in one piece.
And then we'll probably have to cancel stream. Oh no. I thought that he would just come back right away.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that. So.
By the way, 9.
Was it?
I've prepared for my Spirit of Justice role.
Oh.
I am prepared to voice act Nayuta. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. It's a good song.
Yeah. But I'm excited.
You wanna know why, 9?
Why?
I got his chant down.
Hey, let's go.
I can reliably do. I gotta warm up beforehand, but once I warm up, then it's over. It's mine.
All right, I returned. I think I have one that is of decent quality, maybe. Probably it's thrown together real quickly. No, I don't care. Shut up and die. Anyways.
What have I done to earn such disrespect from you?
I'm not Mr. Justice. Not yet. I'm not in my voice yet.
Oh, it was Mr. Justice I was waiting for, but I suppose I have no need for you then if you are not Mr. Justice.
I have a bomb strapped to my chest.
Way. You think that has stopped me in the past?
Now. Let's not blow things out of proportion here.
Then take him away. If the bomb goes off, I'll kill you myself.
He pulls a string. All right. Anyways, let's see. This is what I had put together. Is it bad or what?
Sounds horrible.
All right. Well, I guess I'm not using it then.
I'm sorry, Wedgie.
I tried.
Well,
it's something I'm going to fine tune over time. I think it's a good basis.
Yeah, I think it's a good start, but we'll take a bit of time to get the kinks and everything. We'll fix it, and you'll be able to have thoughts.
I'm just saying all my thoughts out loud.
And you wonder why you are such an open book for everyone else.
Man, he's really in this voice, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is probably gonna be the only case that he's able to do it. So
yeah, it's gonna go away after this case, and that's gonna be a very sad moment for me.
Lance Almano? But not Lance. Ernest.
Ernest is not nearly cool enough to have this voice.
I mean, you can give it a more higher pitched version of the same voice.
What have I done?
What in the
We did not hear a single thing.
My God.
I can't believe I started to load the content to gurgle.
Hey, I just noticed each game has its own section, has its own independent areas to save up top.
Yeah.
They're like tabs. No, at the very top.
Oh.
They're tabs.
Wow.
Neat.
That's crazy.
I still can't believe this is made on the RE engine.
Look at the guy at the left. I didn't notice. Look at his mouth.
He has seen some stuff. He's not happy.
He's done.
We're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Okay.
We're live. Don't say anything bad.
June 16th, 9:46 a.m. District Court defendant lobby number 2.
Huh. So the Wright's not here today?
He said his old foot injury was acting up.
Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday.
Yes, but speaking from experience, sometimes you can feel great one day, and then the next, you feel terrible.
So he's faking it.
Well, look, he smiled when he said, "We'd be fine as long as you're there, Trucy."
Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice.
Midnight, we talked about this. What I do. Don't you dare meow and look at me like you're judging me. What I do.
Trucy, please stop bringing your cats into the court.
But she's very cute. And besides, you never know what happens when I may need a magic trick or two.
This is why I wake up every day and start my voice training at 5.
Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here.
Huh?
Even my cat wants to
okay.
hear. She's walking up.
Thank God no one's in the house for this. My name is Apollo Justice and I'm fine!
That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training, honestly, and it didn't sound like it distorted the mic enough.
I'm fine! You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
No. Good morning!
Yo, sup?
Who's gonna tell him?
Hit me with the guilty erotic, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
Rocky, don't be running your mouth like that in here. You bring shame.
See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. You just can't keep it real till he spends some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you are talking about, boy.
Sounds like they've both been voice training too, Apollo.
My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. Was I actually distorted there when I did the whole yelling thing?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was the thing. I was joking like, your mic didn't even distort.
Thank my new headset and new settings and all that.
June 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Whoa, what? I don't know if I like the clavier or not.
I'm too high definition.
Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie-Kitaki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge.
Ah, it's him, the God, what?
The prince.
Oh, the guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor?
It's Mr. Gavin's brother.
Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know, that little band I started in my free time? The thing is, we got real popular. I had to say 9 to your fans when 3 of them...
Oh my god.
What do you mean 3 of me?
Hang on, my cat keeps trying to escape.
Oh, it's always the cat. Here we go with the cat excuses.
Oh boy.
I have to keep her locked in my room because she tries to sneak into my dad's room before he goes to bed. And then he'll like come in later and be like, hey, can you get the cat out of the room? I'm like, no, I don't want to. She's in there, let her stay.
Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah?
I see. To be honest, excuse you, Mr. Gavin.
Good
Thank
Lord.
you.
To be honest, I was a little concerned. I fear that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. It's worth even more than my VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? Oh, it was worth canceling a show or two.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious?
It is a court of law.
Oh, that is no way to get the crowd jumping, Herr Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
A tongue, baby. Today, we play it my way.
What's that noise?
Sometimes you have to get on the up in order to get down to prosecuting.
This is crazy.
The victim, Pal Maractus, director of the Maractus Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim.
What do you mean, undeniable?
If you are to glare at anyone, Herr Justice, glare at the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Very well. Please admit this witness to the court.
High definition.
9. Not yet.
Yeah, what's up?
You know, jokes are supposed to be funny. They're supposed to make ha ha he he and ho hos, but guess what? You're not funny.
Okay, sorry. I'll just see myself out.
Never speak again.
First, there is a little matter to be cleaned up.
Could you talk without the Jesus Christ!
Even Apollo doesn't like me. Jeez. All right. You know what? Nah. I don't have to take that. I don't have to take that. Stream's done. We're done. Stream's done. Paul apparently doesn't want my accompaniment. Oh wait, hold on, wait. I'll put this back because I didn't have the audio duck. Okay, go.
Fräulein, please, I will buy you dinner later. So can we not calm down and resume the stream?
Okay.
You know, I can take that in several different ways.
Okay, but they're better. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna keep quiet. I came to a bad realization. I'll keep quiet.
What happened?
Did you forget to highlight the last stream?
Did I?
Oh my gosh, you did.
Did I?
Please tell me there's still time for you to do that.
But no, it was another thing that I realized. Oh gosh, no, they might hear mute. There we go. Hold on,
What do you mean?
everybody. I am so prepared. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Most professional streamer 2024 right here, folks. You are listening to the most professional, prepared stream in your life. Don't go away.
Please don't go away. We need you. We
Get out of here,
need
please.
you guys. All right.
Save yourselves.
But now we're good. Okay. So yeah, fine. We'll continue.
I already read the line.
Good.
Oh.
I promise, the breadsticks are out of this world. The chef personally assured me.
All right, for the breadsticks.
I swear I could see a person for a second.
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
You'll have to forgive me. I was just having a bit of a conversation with my secretary. She is new to the court proceedings, and I just wanted to make sure that she was properly taken care of. And there's something else that I am forgetting. Oh yeah, the motive, Herr Judge. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the Maractus Clinic?
Objection! Not so fast! The defendant doesn't have to explain that!
That was the original objection.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
What is your brain on, you
I forgot that it was Wright who had the new,
Yeah, it's him.
What is your brain on, sir? Restart it real quick. OS reboot.
Never mind, just continue.
Oh? Well, what does the defendant specifically request to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
What?
I don't know how to feel about high definition clapping.
What? It's right!
They always say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly? This is not Trissy's voice. Oh gosh.
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant. Walkie, are you? I ain't your son, old man! You step to a Kentucky, you better be prepared to step strong!
You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail.
Gotta hand it to him. Walkie sure has guts.
It's not his guts I'm worried about.
Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
Walkie-Kataki's truth.
I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in his clinic about a half year ago. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, boy! So I gotta go in, get another doctor to patch me up again. That was the day I done figuring it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's...
What? Look at that face!
You're saying you're one of the victim's patients? A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street, true that. I'll tell you one thing, that dog was quack!
I believe that is whack, punk.
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all this.
We go past the third segment. Wow, he got patient.
Hold it! So you were a patient at the Maractus Clinic half a year ago. For what reason?
I had what you might call a mark of honor.
Can you explain precisely what was wrong?
He had a little run-in with the Rivelis family. That's when I pulled a jack move. And ran into an ambush. G busted a cop right in me.
I don't know why I posted. I got the G move. Get shot.
That's the G move.
Watch this. You'll never expect it. Ah!
Man,
How do you like my move? What exactly did you do?
It.
And if it's a surprise. Ow.
According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. On the run in 15 minutes before the appointed time. By yourself.
Hey, I was more than a match for those guys. So you were carried to the Maractus Clinic from there?
Apparently, you were shot in the heart.
Shot in the heart and he's still alive?
And he's to blame.
I can catch bullets between my teeth.
By the way, you're
Never
not
learned
funny.
how to catch them with my heart.
You know, I got that one. You're not funny for that one.
You know, the silence, I was like, maybe no one got it. All right, I'll just keep going.
It's all part of the game that we call love.
You.
Can't believe y'all give love a bad name.
The boy stopped just short of my thumper. You know what I'm saying? It would have been golden if it weren't for that whack dog. Couldn't even take out a stupid bullet.
So, as you say, the surgery was a failure.
That is all of it, Holmes.
Hold it! What do you mean he just let you go without a word?
What you think it means? It's whack, that's what.
Every time I see whack, I can't help but keep thinking, it's quack.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go.
He's a liar, straight up! It's a badder G than me!
Yes, you are the baddest of the G's, defendant. Please, dig your grave further.
Hold it! So this bullet is so...
You know it! I can still feel it!
It's in my grave.
Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart!
Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles.
I don't think it is!
Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice! Word day, man! What no accident, that's for shizzle!
My goodness.
It seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor.
Walkie, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that.
Chin up, Apollo. Back straight.
But
Posture check, everybody.
What?
Thank you, Fräulein. It seems that my back was a little bit bent forward. It is nice to have a reminder now and then.
Yes.
But what is it?
Oh my god, let the man speak!
But why did this mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health checkup.
Family health checkup?
That was the wackest thing of all. All those G's lighting up, taking eye exams and all that. But I had to die young than to fade away, bizarre!
A relief to hear.
What's the relief?
Oh? Did your father not inform you? That bullet that you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
What?
Yes, Herr Dr. Maractus had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way! That's whacked!
There is proof. Your checkup report.
Walkie's checkup report added to the court record.
How ironic that you would kill the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was.
Wait, is that a Sprite?
No, that was original Sprite.
Oh.
Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Started?
We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness.
Walkie sure is quiet all of a sudden.
I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? Oh my.
It's him.
So, you will tell us your name and your occupation.
My name is Wesley Stickler.
What?
I was not expecting that, alright.
No. What? Did you not hear UA's plan? I made the joke that he was like Ryuji, the Bonton Snatcher.
No, there's no way you're doing this as a meme! Stop this right now!
He said he was gonna do it.
This is an executive decision. Stop your actions at once.
I do not believe you have the authority to make executive decisions.
I have a gun.
And when has that ever frightened me before?
I'm not saying you should be frightened. You'll just die anyways.
This is coming from the top brass. The voice is aloud.
Yeah, and I got brass,
approve.
and it's in my hand. It's in the form of bullets.
You will be silent, and you will accept the events as they are transpiring. Or
What
would
if I
you
just shoot
speak
you?
against the council? If you shoot me, you will not like how that ends.
Anyway. By occupation, I take it you refer to some labor that profits society at large and supports a livelihood, on which definition I must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation. Once we have accepted this reality, we see that our confusion is not gestalt per se, but derives instead from the vagueness inherited in all representations of thought.
And by which he means to say is that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh my.
Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in the pursuit of truth, honing my...
Herr Stickler, please, direct said curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime. You asked quite simplistically what I saw. However, we must understand that Homo sapiens possess two eyes, each of these designed to receive and interpret you, sending images in the form of signals to the occipital lobe.
I thought those were pre-recorded, right?
Yes.
I knew it.
A night in the park.
That night, I passed through the park on my way home from shopping, but I saw them. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. I never saw them quite clearly. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand he held, yes, a pistol, was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot! The bullet hit the man pulling to the stand from the front, square in the forehead. Was there anyone else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not.
The pistol that our witness refers to is this.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record.
What would have made that line better if he's like, I say with 100% certainty that flip. No.
No.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Tracy? Why are you staring like that at the witness?
That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before.
Huh?
And I kinda wanna punch him.
Tracy, don't do that!
I mean, depending on what his, talent is, it could be something to prepare him for. Like what I do with you, Polly.
He seems to be more of a scholar.
And? What is he studying?
I don't know. I don't know what's in his hand.
He's studying the element of surprise.
The element of...
Surprise!
That's the wrong thing.
Your Honor, I'm definitely wrong about this.
Yes, you quite are.
Yes, you quite are.
Yep,
Penalty. Objection overruled.
No! I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Yeah, no kidding.
When in doubt, press.
Actually, I know what the answer is.
Thanks, Tracy. When you punched me, you made me present the wrong piece of evidence.
Like I said, Polly, you have to always be prepared.
You're gonna... Objection! Whew. I managed to dodge it that time. That's all of it. I also think I have a chance at winning this case.
Is that you relaxing, I see, Herr Justice?
Huh? Oh, objection!
Well, once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Paulo, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet.
Right. Look at this.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem with the autopsy report?
Right. A problem. Yes. The problem is the location of the entry wound.
The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim, quote, square in the forehead. Did you not?
Oh, I've already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. First, understand what I say square. I speak not of geometrical absolute. What do I mean by this? For example, the deflection of a meter is 1,650,763.73 times the wavelength of the light emitted by a krypton particle, as we all know. In addition, it's a well-known fact that krypton particles are rare and invisible to the naked eye, which points to the basic fallacy in your line of reasoning, namely that when... Mr. Justice...
You know, I was about to applaud you for, doing live timing with that. Without stuttering. Now I know the recordings. I will still applaud you for them. Because you had me fooled.
But the applause will be a lot quieter.
Yes?
Was your objection to these, krypton particle things?
This is the big time, and you're obsessed with something so small. You disappoint me, Herr Justice.
No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry room was the right temple.
Temple?
Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly the victim was shot, quote, square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? It is, right? Finally!
Objection!
There it is.
And that is also the, original objection. What's with right, then?
I guess clearly to be on par with its other objections in the same trilogy.
Herr
Then why not
Justice.
Apollo? Why not Clavier?
Because they hate us, alright? I don't know what to say.
And to be honest, my original trilogy objection is better anyways.
So is Apollo's.
Exactly. Anyways, Herr Justice. Oh, Herr Justice.
Yes?
Your tactics are outdated, trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles. Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wounds that your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Wright, was it?
Look, I know the one was in the wrong. I know the one. Okay, let me sit back here. Jesus Christ.
Holly!
Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony.
Wee. I'm sorry, look at the eyes.
His eyes, look at his hand. My goodness.
Oh!
Excuse me, Herr Stickler. You seem to be grasping that book quite awkwardly. Would you like to take a moment, maybe compose yourself?
Or maybe when the dialogue progresses.
Very well then. Hey, Herr Forehead.
Forehead?
Let us imagine that you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, Herr Forehead?
Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout, "Stop!"
And you, Fräulein?
Me? Well, I'd probably scream, "Eek!"
And
Or actually,
you,
wait,
Herr
no. I'd
Stickler?
probably go up to them and just punch them.
That is also a valid course of action.
I don't think you'd get that far, Trucy.
And you, Herr Stickler, what did you shout, I wonder?
Oh, if the victim turned his head at the last moment,
Oh, yes. Thank you for jogging my memory. It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required.
A Night in the Park Part 2, aka let's not do another statement, let's just do another full-blown testimony. Whee!
Night of the Museum 2.
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action.
This testimony is now named Night at the Museum 2. I don't care what anyone says.
Sisters, I wanted you to! I cried with composure.
Stickler said calmly.
The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see. So you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed. With composure.
Stickler said calmly.
With composure.
Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. With, calmly, with composure, as he says.
That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately.
But, Polly, think about it, it does! It could be what he, wants to
Trucy,
study for.
the man is
training.
dead.
I'm not talking about the victim, I'm talking about Stickler's goal in life. This could help prepare for it.
If you two are done
Sorry,
conversating
I
among
mean,
yourselves.
Like Evan.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Let us consider... Could you bring up the dialogue for me, please?
Click the history! Click the history! Please!
Press T!
No!
Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. The witness, Herr Stickler was it, stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please!" or something of that composed nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we could see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report.
That does seem to be the case. What is the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science?
Oh, science.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
I see.
Great.
So, he's studying in science. So, with all the shouts and everything, composure, I see.
What are you on about, Tracy?
I'm just was thinking of one, where I saw this guy before, and two, that noise, and three, what could I do to help prepare him for the future?
Objection! Wait a second.
Another misleading request. Who's knocking?
That'd be
Whoops.
Dan's, yeah.
I wasn't knocking, I was bouncing my leg up and down.
Yet you're so beholden to your own mode of discourse, you can't see how it affects you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Come again?
Wait a second, you say. A second?
Oh, God.
Are we intended to wait just that? A singular second? 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. One mistake. Now, how do you ask for a longer period, say 3 minutes, 35 seconds? Mr. Justice,
Yes, Your Honor.
am I to understand you are objecting to the length of a second?
Yes, I mean, no, here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it.
Oh, common ploy made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints.
Wait, but you said the killer tossed a gun and ran.
That's right! He didn't have time to wipe the gun for prints! Stupid! Okay, I know what to test him on.
Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there.
I'm not little!
Then let us think like adults, shall we, Fräulein?
Eh?
What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves?
God, I absolutely love his profile shot.
All right, let's think like adults for a second, Mr. Gavin. Does this look like the face of someone who'd wear gloves?
I have to admit, Mr. Gavin, Prosecutor Gavin, she raises a valid point.
Like he would, yes. You know, we don't ask. But would he wear gloves?
Sure, why not? Could you prove otherwise?
Gotta admit, Paulo, I didn't think of that.
Thanks, Trucy. Well, you tried at least.
Well, Mr. Justice.
Could the killer have been wearing gloves?
Polly, let me give you the picture again. let me give you the picture again. What do you think, Polly?
And remember, you have to prove that he was not wearing gloves if that is what your argument is going to be.
No way. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remained. Which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you said it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol.
That may be, but it does not change what I saw.
Hold on, cat.
The killer, the defendant.
Why did your mouth not move, Stickler?
I have practiced ventriloquism.
Oh my
He threw down
gosh!
the murderer's weapon from his hand and fled. I can do the inverse as well. Move my lips without talking.
Yo, that's crazy.
Well then, Fräulein, I do believe that you have found a talent for your magic act. You may proceed with recruiting Herr Stickler after the trial is over.
That's a good idea, Prosecutor Gavin.
Trucy, I don't want to work side by side with this goon.
It's okay. You won't, Polly. I got it all figured out.
She's like tapping her forehead. I got it all planned.
And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime.
Hey, Wudgy.
Hello there.
Wudgy. Trucy looks over at Apollo. I got a plan, Apollo. I have a plan, Apollo. This is a good one.
I got a plan, Arthur.
Got a plan, Arthur.
Papa, you can't tell anyone.
Sure, see? If you're thinking about doing what I think you're thinking about doing.
Wait, did you?
No, what?
No.
Discord? Are you on
Well,
the right mic? You're not under the right mic!
Oh, boy.
I'm so upset. This whole entire time. Okay.
She must have played like a gunshot sound or something, or like a
All right,
like a.
Let me try that bit again.
Take two.
Don't worry, Polly. I got it all figured out. Look, just don't tell Dad about it, okay?
What do you?
I'll just make it disappear.
Your Honor, the defense has committed a murder in the courtroom.
Ah, but you think I committed a murder, but actually, Stickler is fine. So where did the bullet go?
I have an answer. There was no bullet. It was a blank. Am I wrong?
Trucy just looks at Apollo and just shakes her head.
Strongly suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of.
Ah, but it's in my hand.
That sounds solid to me. Well, Hair Forehead, any of your precious objections to give?
Come on, what gives, Apollo? I even did a whole magic act. Let's see that voice training go to work. Come on, I showed my talent, you show yours. Come on.
You know, I've only recently realized something. Everyone in this court is a moron.
Right? And it's your job to point it out.
And just no matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. And I have nothing to say to this. These people are idiots.
You know that's completely fair. I mean, anyone can see it, right? Like, isn't it obvious from what the witness just said?
Huh? Isn't what obvious?
Oh, come on, Polly. Are you gonna be stupid too? Look, when he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Walkie drop a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away.
You're right.
I think my mouth moved when you said you're right.
Why was your mouth moving while I was talking?
Guess what? You're right. But so he's just confused because a pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect, yet so wrong and so stupid. What is
Definitely
the
not
university
a
actually
person that's
giving?
good for the agency, right, Tracy?
Yeah.
Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it's indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter in my own blood. I was seized by the teacher and frozen on the blackboard for all to see. And for this appellation, poured my worthy prefix to my name. Yet as for the issue at hand.
My
That
goodness.
was slowed down for this version.
Probably so you can be able to you'd be able to read it.
Ha! What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Well, if what he threw away wasn't a pistol,
Then it had to be something else.
Oh, and at least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking.
Now wipe the smile off your.
Perhaps you
Go
can
on,
inform the court
say
as to
it.
the nature of this something else.
Come now, Hair Forehead. You know you want to finish that sentence. Gaze at me and finish that thought.
I won't.
What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
Take that!
Is that a sword? I saw one of those on the late night movie last night.
Great. A sleep-deprived judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints?
This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol, and two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, Herr Forehead, you're forgetting two other things you've just proven.
Huh?
One, that the man the witness saw was the defendant, Mr. Walkie Kitaki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Oh!
Indeed.
Never underestimate a Gavin is the lesson here.
No, you could.
This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred, with less assuming, please.
Gotta tell my mom, man.
It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming! Yes, that's what I said! Assuming! As if that were a probable situation at all! Just here you are assuming that my assumption is no better!
As your hand breaks.
What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
No, I don't feel like it. From shot to call.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
Why didn't you chase the killer?
He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what would he have done? What would he have done when cornered? Suddenly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Indeed.
Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
I'd better find a way to take this testimony down quick.
Oh, I got bad news for you, Apollo.
I'm taking this testimony down quick. Hold it! Which way did the killer run?
By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction.
That would mean he ran in the opposite direction from the Kitaki mansion.
Atung, don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was loop back once he was out of sight.
How do you know that's where I was going? Hold it! You are certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing.
If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood. Nor be so moved by chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the lab room floor.
Ooh, cool answer. Very cool.
So nothing strange about how he acted. Jersey looks like she has something to say. Hold it! Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance?
It can be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Tends to, anyway. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect syllogism! Proof in 3 parts! Exquisite! Simply exquisite!
He actually looks like he's going to cry. Hold it! Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes?
I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction.
Is that all?
No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing. It was late at night. It's not odd to think there would be a few people around in the park.
So he just stood there, watching? Not much to go on there. Trucy, if you got something to say, by all means, say it! Ah, I can't find a single problem with that testimony!
Had enough at last, Herr Forehead.
Maybe it's time to back off a bit? I think if you hit no, it actually goes back, so I think you're supposed to... Yes, I think? There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all!
It appears there are no objections to the witness's current testimony.
There are many numbers of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves, which wiped the previous user's print off.
Objection.
Yeah, it's a stupid logic. I mean, also the fact that the knife has prints on it.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this script that I was given? Turns out that he had a weapon because of the prints that were... Your Honor, I would like to request a mistrial. This logic, it is not logicking.
Yo.
Objection! No, there's no way you're getting out of this unscathed, Mr. Gavin.
Wait, why are you objecting?
Because a mistrial means that he wouldn't get away. We'd have to the trial would be restarted. We want to get him off now, not later.
I would like a mistrial. My reputation is on the line, Mr. Justice, and it's a bit more important than your client.
Well, guess what? I don't care. The law's the law, and we're gonna fight against that mistrial.
And Mr. Gavin, if I hear you making any more fancy claims about a mistrial, I will be paying a visit to your next concert.
Why is everyone complaining about a mistrial? That means the client wins.
No, it doesn't. Not in Ace Attorney world, I don't think, anyways.
Well, it is perhaps in my best interest to not upset the client's father.
Trust me, don't. My life was on the line here.
Oh, then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion.
No! No!
It seems we've come to the end of the line here.
No! That can't be all!
How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same stage as me. Were you, Herr Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant's walkie-talkie.
Hold it!
Trucy!
Nobody move.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you?
There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet.
Wait, are you one of the Katakis?
The Katakis? You mean the notorious Yakuza?
If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes.
What? This court will not bow to pressure from the likes of...
Herr Judge, I see little point in further aggravating this gentleman.
Recess. 20 minutes, or I promise you, you'll regret it.
Wait! How did he disappear so fast?
Come to the defendant's lobby, Apollo.
I suppose I have no choice but to adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch the mysterious man!
trying to find a groove for Clavier. It's taken me a moment.
I mean, you're doing great.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. It's like I'm trying to find something that I like, though.
Yeah, perfect.
You know what, Dan? Here's a
comfortable
gun
with.
pressed to your forehead. You're doing great.
Accept
Take the
this.
compliment.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually completely forgot about the whole Mr. Hat thing, actually.
I did not.
You know what we could have done? We could have totally continued on the mistrial bit, and we could.
By the way, you want to talk about bad logic? When it's exposed that she faked it, I'll go into detail how bad logic this is. By the way.
And what, Dan?
I was just gonna say that we could have kept the mistrial bit going if we remembered that Mr. Hat did his thing. Could be like, there will be no mistrial here.
Oh my goodness! Oh goodness! Oh well. Maybe another
there will be
alternative
no
timeline.
mistrial here. You will
No, too
adjourn the
late.
court for 20 minutes, and we will continue it. There.
Edit it in post.
Yeah, I'll edit it in post. Hopefully you guys like that quick budget Mr. Hat voice. June 16th, 11:17 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Trusy! Trusy!
You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show.
Trusy! You're okay! I thought... Oh my god! I'm not doing that.
Cry! Cry!
No, I'm not doing it.
Cry!
No, I have standards.
Hey, Wudgie. To emulate a man from the past, here's a gun pressed to your head. Cry. Cry. I'm not seeing any tears. Alright, we're good. We got it.
Hooray, Lozzu!
For a second, I thought those were my... I thought that was my scene. I'm like, what? I'm not friends with Lozzu.
Trusu watching the gun pressed to his head. Don't cry, Apollo. It's just a gun.
That timing was so perfect. I kind of ate something by accident.
Good job.
How do you eat
All right.
something by accident?
Yeah, I kind of.
By the way, put that
I
gun
thought
down,
the bit,
Dan.
I thought
I'm
the
gonna
bit
make you
would have
regret it.
lasted a bit longer, so I just said, all right, I'm just gonna eat like a spoonful. It's fine.
I don't think I will put this gun down.
Oh, all right. He's calling my bluff.
I
All
am
right.
calling your bluff. Little did you realize, you've done this so much that I am so just numb to it at this
Don't
point.
worry, I have a backup plan.
I don't think you realize that I actually enjoy this.
Don't play with the jukebox, Apollo.
Grr, those good for nothing Yakuza. There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Wait, just calm down, Apollo, or else.
Ah! What the heck is that?
Surprised? This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat.
You look marvelous, darling.
He's a big hit on the stage at the Wonder Bar.
Yes, I am a big hit.
Well, what do you think? Do you like it?
You mean Josie, there are things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges.
Apollo! Now is not the time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here.
Huh?
I have a gun to your head right now. And I
You mean a
swear,
knife?
if you
have a
say
knife to my throat, you mean?
I'm
Nine,
as tall
Nine.
as you.
Hey, Nine,
Yeah.
I got this. Just advance the dialogue normally. You just hear a gun click. You hear a gun clicking.
Remember what you said to me yesterday.
Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday?
You promised you'd save my son.
But that testimony was rock solid! What are you suggesting I do?
Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. My cat is now biting my wire and now my hand. You have lost lab privileges. Okay. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will.
Trucy, no more staged abductions, please!
I'm not talking about magic, Apollo.
You're right. We should do a real abduction.
I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got.
You can see what he's feeling?
Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times.
All the times there was a contradiction. I remember. Well, I think I remember them, sure.
There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. And each time, there was a contradiction.
In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene.
He said the man tossed aside a pistol. But it turned out he wasn't sure. And sure enough, there was a contradiction.
Well, that's true. How does that help us?
Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit.
In his hand he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand.
Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense, and he fiddled with the corner of a book in his page.
How am I supposed to see that?
Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
What?
Yeah. I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling.
Poker face. Poker face.
I was very much
Copyright.
unaffected by the poker face. No, Cat, you lost your lap privilege.
You, I swear to God, you hit me with copyright one more time. It's called fair use. I'm not playing the actual song through my headset here.
I almost just ate again.
You should have eaten before stream.
No.
Did you say the line?
Did you actually?
No. You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games?
It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all. But not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great. So he cheated. What does that do for us? I don't believe this.
You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Turn off your phone and perceive the truth.
It's not my phone, it's the guards. And watch a testimony? Perceive the truth? The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose.
Not true.
Ugh.
Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Wright said that? Watch the testimony. Perceive the truth, feelings. Is she serious? He's DMing her right now.
I have no idea what the...
I don't know what he's doing either. I don't know what
Apollo.
Don't do it. Whatever it is, please don't.
Apollo, listen, I know time's up. But listen, as Daddy has said this, you're nearly full-blooded.
Oh no.
What does that even mean?
I honestly don't really know. Daddy also said the same thing to me when I did my ability, but I also still don't understand. But he also said that with you, that you're nearly full-blooded. And that one day we'll both yeah, we'll both understand what that means. Oh, sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo.
What was it she said before the trial started? Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? I would use my prototype pass inner thought thing, but I think that'd more annoy you.
Oh, it's okay. We'll figure it out. He said his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Tracy.
Is this what he meant by us being fine? Oh, lag. Straight lag. Well, methods aside, she did avoid the one guilty verdict already today.
Did you say that there was lag?
It's fine. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice! Let's do it.
Apollo.
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing.
Huh?
Try to cover it for Mr. Hat as best you can.
I just flew in from the coast, and boy, are my arms tired.
Right.
Yeah, Stickler can't at
By
all
the
do
way,
a
I should
ventriloquist like
talk
this.
about the logic there for a second.
Go for it.
Does Trucy had a knife. How was she able to sneak that into court?
Magic.
Through her pants.
She didn't sneak it in. Mr. Hat did.
It's a part of her. Mr. Hat's a part of her, though.
Or it's rubber.
That's just an assumption.
Dude, she can make a full tire disappear in the magic panties. You're questioning how she snuck in a knife? You're questioning how the magician full of tricks snuck in a knife?
I'm not gonna be questioning. I'm gonna be popping caps in a moment.
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh.
By the way, you're questioning Trucy bringing in a knife when you had her bring in a gun through the metal detector.
See, that's non-canon, all right? That's non-canon. That's yeah.
But I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix guided more Trucy to the magic tricks because it reminded him of Trick.
That wasn't that funny, was it?
Very funny to the point that I'm stunned in silence, and Dan is just dying over here.
What did you walk into?
I have no idea.
You don't want to know.
Hello. I open the door and I just hear exasperating and laughing.
Your gaze down.
He just, when he's raising Trucy, he's like, can you use your tricks for me? Why, Daddy, why?
My God, this joke affected. This joke got the Dan really. This joke hit him right in the stabbed in of his funny bone here. He is dying over here, man. I didn't think it was that funny. Jesus.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't. It was a real hoot and a holler. But you know,
Trick.
I've mastered the art of forcing myself to laugh.
You know what? I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Anyways, hello, Picaro. You made it to a stream this time. To actually attend. Yay!
No, you didn't. Hey, Picaro, I'm phoning in a call. You have work.
Okay.
Go.
No, look. I said I would be here, and I specifically said I'd be late for a reason.
I don't think you're here, Picaro. I think you're not real.
All right, Dan.
You want to take the judge?
That's it, mister. You just lost your brain privileges.
But who's gonna play clavier?
We'll find a replacement.
What?
No, I could just do it.
Picaro, you are now our new clavier.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Wow! Wow! Okay.
Oh my God!
I can leave right now.
Dan is just highly. He's not sad that he got removed. He's highly offended of his replacement.
Like, you think I
We'll
can't
see how
do
much.
it?
We'll see how much stream likes you after you take over.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Okay. All
All right. Back to it.
As a stream chat member said, which hello, I hope you're doing well. The suspense. But anyways, okay. So everyone ready?
Yep.
Sadly.
Also, wait,
Sadly.
Picaro, do you want to voice someone?
Sure. I'm here. I might have go one time, but it did not until like a level.
I just want to say you're really quiet. I have you at 200%.
Am I really quiet? Interesting.
Yeah,
wait.
I have him at 1500%. He's still
Okay,
quiet to me.
you will probably want to turn me down.
All right, yeah, get your gate up.
Yeah, hold on. I need to fix that. Sorry. Is it? Why is it at 8? Okay. Yeah. I advise you to turn me down right now.
You are turned down.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was at 8. Why was it at 8%? Weird.
Yeah, that's a lot
You sound
better.
like a man now, and not a small, hollow little thing.
I do sound like a man now. I feel like a man like my computer's still dead, but still, I feel like a man.
Okay, in that case, let's see. So we got Dan as Clip. UA, do you care? Which part do you care least? The judge or Stickler?
The judge. I always said he could take the judge.
Oh, okay. My bad. I missed that.
All right, we have a new party member.
I can take the judge, the most exciting and amazing role.
Hey, welcome to the party, pal.
Hey man,
Wait,
most constant role.
June 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Hi, Rez.
Oh my.
Court is now back in session.
Right, we're fine. Everyone's fine. No one's dead.
I'd like to say to the young lady standing next to you, Mr. Justice.
Oh, you mean me?
Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mystery phantom in the silk top hat?
All right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that. I beat him up.
Okay. Also, can I just say, like, I just have to turn that down a little bit. And not that like it's too loud. Just let's say, okay. So I'm on a laptop instead of my other computer because obvious reasons. But like, it's so much louder than my other computer.
Oh. Well, my new headset.
Yeah. No. It's like no. I mean like my desktop that died recently. It wasn't. It's not as loud as this one. This one is much louder. All right, I get back to it. My bad. Sorry.
I'm kidding. It's okay. It's fine.
Whatever. Anyways, long story short, this is much louder, so I need to adjust that. So excuse me.
That's fine.
You settled that.
Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement. Right.
Perhaps the Fräulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right?
I know. Every time I hear him talk, I just get Dante.
He's under her.
Well, that's an interesting theory, Mr. Gavin, but as they say, it's a game theory.
Then she leans into Apollo.
I think he's on to me.
I wish he would stop being so cool.
Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness?
Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something.
Good reason.
There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony.
I will grant you a request, however, but this court will not permit stalling for time.
Understood, Your Honor.
Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
Is it my voice to him? Is it my voice to him?
I cannot prevent the killer from leaving the scene. Nor can I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I use my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else.
UA is just basically just saying that's what the line is. That's cool. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot.
Focus. If only you were that easy.
Focus, Apollo. Apollo, you have to focus right now. Apollo, you have to focus.
I'm trying
You
to.
have to focus right now.
It's not happening.
Focus right now, Apollo. I swear.
Ah!
Remember, Apollo, a dragon never you wait. Sorry, wrong game.
My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What's this? My bracelet! What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow.
I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? Of how you're nearly full-blooded. You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony, and soon enough, maybe you'll be full-blooded.
I know this sounds crazy, but my bracelet is trying to tell me something.
Who's smoke detector?
Smoke
detector.
I just heard a smoke detector chirp.
You're hearing something.
Or something squeak.
Might have been my chair.
Hold it! So, you call immediately after witnessing the murder.
The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo! This has to be it!
Wait, you mean his habit?
Don't forget, Apollo! When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
Book.
The only time he had the book open was here.
I heard it again.
Which means this is the place to look for this habit. What?
What happened?
Someone just hit something and it made the same sound.
Wait, it's not a big deal.
Well, to be fair, if it was a fire detector.
Okay. That time it will probably make. I think
I just heard it too. It's not a big deal though.
I heard it from Picaro's mic.
I don't know how I know, but I know.
I mean, I just unplugged something. That was the only time I made noise. I don't know.
Know what?
I could just.
It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness.
Your brace? Ooh, wait, that is very fancy. Hold up a second. Yo, Paul, are you seeing this?
I'm feeling it.
No, look up.
It's burrowing into my skin, Trucy.
Yeah, but look up. That looks fancy.
What? I don't see anything.
You don't? Oh, you might not still be full blood. Oh, no.
What does that mean? I'm not sure I get this whole full-blooded stuff you're talking about, Tracy. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with the R key as it reacts to the testimony. Or just press it? Can you actually click it? Oh, sick. Whoa, what's going on? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else.
Apollo?
Juicy, what's happening to me?
This is what I mean by focusing.
Focusing?
In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out.
Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right?
Sure, When he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with a page of his book.
You got it. Right now. Sorry, I had to finish eating. So right now you're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out.
I'll bet they are.
Now, be careful not to stray off the witness too far. Otherwise, you're gonna look at, some time and space discontinualities.
Right.
Now first, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand, but be careful not to look at the empty space.
His hand?
You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place.
She's right. You can only see his face like this. Time to try changing my viewpoint. How do you...
Oh no.
Can you WASD it?
Okay, good.
What did I say?
No! Someone stood down it!
Apollo, don't stray from the path, please.
And I'll just edit something there.
Genuinely, this is different. There was no background. It was like a background
You have
during
been
this.
standing
Yes,
as a
right?
witness for quite some time. Have you something to say?
Hey, you're trapped. You're trapped in a time continuum here. You can't say anything.
Perfect! Now you're really ready. Paula, did you just look off the witness?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, you better not be lying. I'll know if you're lying.
Ready for what?
So ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch.
Perceive.
Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. And watch for his habit.
Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page?
That's right! That's your signal to look closer. To perceive with R. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush.
Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter.
I'm a magician, thank you very much.
So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers.
Don't worry if you miss it. You can always try again.
Right. Look out, nervous Twitch. Here comes justice.
Such a line.
I used my cell phone.
Gotcha!
He used his cell phone. I can't believe it.
He just yells "gotcha" very loudly and slams his desk and does not follow up.
Did I say a word?
That's the most Apollo thing ever, honestly. I saw it just now. I could see it.
Mr. Justice, do you have something to say?
All this bagging of this is quite bad for my circulation, you know.
Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone.
What are you talking about?
I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask you a few questions? What to ask? I have to see his phone. Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone.
Wait, what's that for?
Show me, and you'll find out.
Well, I can't. I don't have it to see. Pancho. Judge.
He's muted.
Oh.
No.
Take over for him.
No.
You don't have it?
Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone?
Yow! What did you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Look, a cell phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed for sure.
I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute! What is the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
The Maractus? Why? That's where the victim lived! That's impossible!
Look at those big drops. Look at them animated. And look at the color of the tassel.
You got no, never mind. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police?
Yoke! It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all?
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler?
Well, to indicate it with a startlingly high degree of accuracy, it was right around here. That's quite a ways from...
Oh,
lag.
wow. Yeah, that was insane lag.
That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone. Because it was found in the victim's garage.
What are you saying?
Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Rectus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all.
But that's ridiculous! That makes it sound like I broke into this fellow's garage to commit some crime! I thought I was trying to kill him! Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night. Well, yes, but no! This nowadays it has to be against the rules! Yes, it's true, I lost my cell phone. But you can't prove that I lost it that night! Well, Mr. Justice, if that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime.
Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do just the job? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? Of course I have evidence.
Ooh, I like your swagger, Hair Forehead. Hit it.
The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say.
The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... Take that!
That's a side view mirror.
As it so happens, Dr. Maractus's car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder.
Oh!
An accident?
An accident.
An accident?
An accident.
Accident?
It happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People Park, our murder scene. Dr. Maractus's car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident, which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed.
Okay, I'm back, by the way.
After all, it was lying on the ground, right under the wheel. There you go, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped this in the garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means? You did break into the victim's garage at night.
This is most unexpected. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal American?
No, stop! This is too much! This can't be happening! Prosecute her! Say something!
I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Maractus. And that is, other than this.
Well, I believe our next testimony would be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared?
Yes, Your Honor!
I know that face. That's the face of guilt.
Hmm.
I'll be right back, like 15 seconds.
Okay. Stickler's truth.
That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have thrown my cell phone on my way back. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all that's clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Yes, but your cell phone was lying in the garage.
Oh, yes. Well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It is given to Roland. It's quite a pain when I have to drop it alongside the road, you know.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please.
That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony.
This nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around.
Right. No problem. I hope. Here comes justice! Time to die. Oh, it's up there entirely now. Okay.
It doesn't work when you try to.
I know, but I could have sworn in the DS version it only pops up when on a testimony it's gonna...
I'm not sure.
Hold it! This part of the testimony is the key. I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? Do you happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it.
1 second.
Sorry, I haven't pushed talk. You want to hear me disgustingly eat over here? Give me a second. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell us.
I love that far away clapping.
And thank you for telling us that our noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice.
What about that sign? Could that be important? So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle? It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony.
Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious, Mr. Justice? I had to go sample unawares one of these days. I think that's worth adding to testimony as well.
Whatever sort of noodles that son steals, it can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Some applied to the school merely for its taste of our smart noodles.
I wouldn't mind a taste of that for myself.
Why, I even remember this. I remember the sign that the. Why, I even remember the sign on the stand that the victim was pulling. It said noodle.
Get it, Wheelie. Nah.
Objection! And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle?
Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that.
At least.
It read, without a doubt, noodle.
I see.
What are you looking at me like that? Is that PES in your eyes?
Let's take a look at our map, shall we? So, you're claiming that when you saw the sign you were standing... here. Oh, well, lag. Here, was it? Although it would have been hard to read the sign from this spot.
Lag. You did so?
Oh. Hold on. Let's see if this helps. There we go. Hopefully it'll help.
Hey.
Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand. And to carefully read what the sign says. See? The sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Il Dunes.
Inconceivable! I'm certain it was definitely noodle for sure. Positive.
I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight.
I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign you saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said noodle.
I heard the dog.
And he saw it right, I think.
Good dog.
What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? Oh, goodness Christ above.
Mr. Justice, show us the spot.
The witness actually viewed the stand from this location.
Oi. Oi.
Oh. Take that! The witness was standing here, on the opposite side.
How'd you know that?
When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads El Dunes, as we know. However, if you actually turn the thing around, observe the other side of the stand.
Oh, this side says noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to this court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south.
Yo! You got me!
Objection!
So what?
So what?
What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side, Herr Forehead? It makes no difference at all.
He's right! Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north! Viewed on a global scale, directions are unclear without meeting!
Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change?
Changes everything, Apollo. Is everyone dumb?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just following the script here.
Fair enough.
As am I, Fräulein.
You know, fair enough. Just, I guess everyone, remember his testimony from before. Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Oh, no! 3D!
3DS! Not 3DS, but...
A little too soon. A little too soon, Your Honor. Anyways, the killer and the victim are facing each other here. Then, at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts,
Oh no, don't you dare shoot him! That is cringe!
So at which point, the victim turns his head to look at the weirdness that Stickler said, and the killer fires his pistol. Bam!
I'd hear a 9 ever say that in my life, but you know, I'll hear something new every day, I guess.
Bam! On the right temple. That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right?
Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario.
Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now,
Hey, that's cringe!
and the victim looks in his direction.
Hey, this cringe. Hey, what?
Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, goodness.
The bullet would have to hit his left temple, like a peasant. I don't know.
That is cringe.
Exactly. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So, now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Indeed. You are absolutely correct, Fräulein.
Might as well have called this Trucy Right Ace Attorney.
What, me?
Did they not hear me?
What'd you say?
The line.
Oh, I think you did.
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north.
Lord. But that's what what's this Stickler's standing?
Correct, Your Honor. So if he was standing to the north and I hear you're eating, so I'm gonna join the same thing. Hold on. Ow. Then the only person who could have stopped the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself.
Yeah!
Crazy.
Darn dog.
Order! Order! Order!
Wow. The apple didn't fall far from the tree. She's flipped this whole case on its head while I'm still standing here like a moron.
Objection! Clarify one point for me if you would, Herr Forehead.
What now?
Are you truly accusing this college student of murder?
Well, can't say he exactly looks innocent. But something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer.
No, Liz, what's aside? I'm actually a really nice guy. Oh, my friend says so. And read it.
Let's hear what the defense has to say.
What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? No, accuse him of another crime, though.
Yeah!
I don't think Wesley Stickler's a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now!
The word confession isn't in my dictionary.
Herr Forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Herr Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now. For a crime other than murder. Your reason? Of course, all ears.
Yeah, I know he's guilty of something. What crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Your evidence. Of course, all eyes, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points to the witness' involvement in the crime.
Is it the pants? Take that! The evidence is this!
What? It's woman's underwear.
No, Your Honor, it's pants. And hey, those are mine.
Yeah, Picaro wasn't there. We just decided it's his pants for the uncomfortable nature of it, I guess.
I remember the reason why that is this. It does not mean it's not less funny or weird.
Don't look at me like that!
I like how we had that perfect conversation as he was doing all that.
Order! Mr. Stickler, well, I can't say this comes as a shock.
Hey, that's not what it says! What the fuck are you saying? I swear it!
On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a pant snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other than the Maractus Clinic garage.
Aha!
Incidentally, these pants were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while he may not be a murderer, you are guilty of pants snatching in the first degree.
So stupid.
Help me out! It's not what it looks like! It's not what it looks like!
Nothing to do with the case. Order! Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what it...
Well, that was terrifying.
So we do understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your death to get this girl's undergarments.
Perhaps you are not aware that my school's name was originally written IV. I stands for intelligent. V stands for valiant. See?
You point.
I'm not done. Now, I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU science departments are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science than a mystery?
Objection! Come on! You're talking about a girl's pants here!
No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. And, my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those pants are the promised land! From the moment I first laid eyes on them, I was compelled to investigate for science! A full-size cord tire was only the first mystery those pants revealed.
Tire?
Yes, I saw her do it! She pulled a tire out of those pants! But that's not all. First there was a tire, then a stew pot, and a frozen chicken! One mystery after another! It was magic!
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Oh, yeah, he was looking at my pants rather, weirdly. Yeah, I gotta punch him in the face for that.
Huh?
Look, he's talking about my magic pants trick.
I just don't understand! A broom from a pair of pants! It mocks the very laws of physics!
A broom and a frozen chicken jersey? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
I mean, I took out a car out of it once, too.
You did what?
Okay, sliding past that, Mr. Stickler. You stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick?
Your Honor, what are you talking about?
These are pants, Your Honor.
I feel this is the difference here. Are these not thou?
No, they're pants. They're pants,
Daddy?
Your Honor.
Hi, Daddy. The judge is being really weird again. I think you need to have one of those talks with him again.
I already took my minutes, thank you very much. I'm here to ask
very
this
well.
question. And the question is, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick, and that's the question.
Your Honor, I'll be seeing you in
say
your chambers
panties, but
later.
there are so much more than that!
Oh, Your Honor's in trouble.
For me, they are an object for serious study!
I wonder. There has been a recent rash of pants snatchings in the area. Were they all you?
I'm sorry, but I did it for science!
I see.
Each time I spied a pair of pants flapping in the breeze, I thought maybe this would be the pair that would be elucidate the mystery. Even that night as she chased me through the streets, and what tears of joy! Perhaps this is the night that I will seize the truth that lies within those pants. Yet woe was I, who once again those lazy hot pan and truth slid through a pig.
Still, there leaves one thing on this plate.
Oh, so you tried to do that one live, huh?
I mean, he did great.
I would imagine he had the actual word in it and felt, nah, not this time.
No, this is-
You're a liar.
this is what we
You're a
did.
liar.
I actually forgot this was a thing. But yeah, I was prepared for it, luckily.
Man, good job, Uwe.
So you are the infamous Bonton Snatcher that's been pervading our city.
Bonton Snatcher.
But you refer to our other witness.
What was that for?
Yo, Nine, you know how your cat jumps on you sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever hear of the cat who misses the jump and decides your flesh is the best thing to
Oh,
grab onto?
I've had that. I've had
know,
that.
Oh,
You know,
You know
I had
what
a
I'm in? You know what I'm in? Know what I'm in, Nine? No. What? You hang on. Everyone, you know what I'm in right now?
Yes.
I'll tell you right now, it's not sweatpants. I'm in shorts. I didn't have defense.
Are you bleeding?
No, I
Okay.
caught her.
Okay, good.
It just hurt a lot.
When you're done, I'll tell you my POV of that.
What's your POV? I'm done. What's your POV?
So, as that happened, I was taking a rather large bite of cake, and I said, and literally immediately after that, you started doing that. I was thinking that you were role-playing being eaten by me or something. The timing was impeccable there.
Yes, Your Honor, mistrial. The defense ate the prosecution.
No, I'm eating cake.
Anyways, I've managed to save my limbs from an untimely demise.
Oh my god! That's not even me!
Wait, is that what's gonna be like Clavier's method? He's always gonna try to get a mistrial.
Clavier's method. If you can't beat him, mistrial. It's the most straightforward method.
Doesn't mean it's a good method.
Ah, you
Your
refer
Honor,
to our
I am
witness's
losing
other lie,
mistrial.
yeah? The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but it was in fact in the north.
Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about this?
Ellipsis.
Be my guest, Herr Forehead.
Me?
Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder?
No.
Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting?
Were you not listening?
Or have you no idea?
Apollo, I don't think Mr. Gavin was listening.
I really wasn't. I'm asking to remind you. This isn't a question for the court. This is a question for you.
Well, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there a...
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location?
Take that! The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
More pants?
How many pants are you carrying in your pocket, Herr Forehead?
Too many to count. I don't want them. They're just vital evidence. These are found in the trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Mr. Stickler, you didn't.
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of pants.
So, these panties are your... these pants, sorry. Are your handiwork as well.
That night, I had been chased, hounded into the Meganaunt's clinic garage. With in frustration, I was forced to abandon my praise. Don't you see how I felt?
Believe me, I'd rather not.
I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the pants, I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. But I saw them hanging there on the clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of pants!
Apparently, he didn't know those pants belonged to the mob.
I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home. But I stumbled upon a murder.
The murder of Dr. Maractus.
I reported what I'd seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. If they searched me.
That's when he disposed of the pants?
Yes. It was a severe blow to progress of science, but one did have to be born.
Fascinating, disturbing tale.
Goodness, I apologize to the dog.
It's okay. I'm one to definitely talk about it because, you know, my dog.
I believe this brings today's proceeding to a close, thankfully. I am more than pleased to dismiss his witness for the remainder of the trial.
One last thing, if I might.
Yes, Prosecutor Gavin.
Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant Walkie-Talkie was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Walkie-Talkie has a clear motive.
Indeed. The defendant Walkie-Talkie is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there is no one else on the scene at the time. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple is yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution.
Yeah, baby.
No problem.
Well, this brings the trial for the day to a close. Court is adjourned.
Oh yeah. Yay!
No gavel.
Go to bed.
Hang on. Let me. Where is it? Where is it? My soundboard. Where is it? Actually, I could just look it up. GAVEL. There we go.
Woo! Yep. Made it through the whole trial day. How does everyone feel?
Mood.
Good answer.
Come now, hair forehead. It's not that bad.
I guess you could say it was
Big deal.
I mean, look, Apollo, at least you got him. It wasn't a verdict yet. I don't know how you're gonna explain it to the, Yakuza, though.
You said what?
What?
Apollo slowly looks towards Trucy.
I mean, you did promise that he would be, innocent, day one.
You just hear like a door open.
Mr. Justice, I just got word. Why is my son still in the detention center, locked behind bars like an animal?
Apollo slowly turns towards the fourth wall camera.
Game over,
It's like one of those things, like, as that's playing, like, as he turns towards the camera before you hear that, like, as the sound comes in, it's like one of those things where the camera's like, it's like the spotlight effect where it's like zooming in on his face, right?
I mean, I can more imagine it being like, yeah, it's a spotlight in his face, but then like in the very background, you see the Mr. Biggs like charging.
Not even charging, you just see him slowly walking towards him. You just see the shadow of him getting bigger and bigger as he closes the distance.
Well, if it's supposed to be a frame. Man, no, Mr. Big just defiles time. Even if everything's frozen, he's still moving. Man, I can't animate, but hey, maybe one day, right?
One day.
One day.
When we're all talented. Right now, we're just hacks.
Aw,
Every single one of us.
nah, we're all talented in our own special way.
On average, it requires me 3 minutes 24 seconds to complete one such set. Ergo, the time to complete 2 is on average 6 minutes 48 seconds. However, in the case that the questions are in the verbal category, admittedly not my... First, we must consider the fact that it was night in the park, which indeed restricts my field of vision due to insufficient levels of illumination. Now, if we consider the pistol, let us call it A.
Thank you.
I
now feel
forgot.
enlightened about the case.
I forgot again that my end screen didn't have the chat audio. So I kind of cut UA off in the middle of it, thinking it was just going to continue, and then we just end the stream like that, and it would have been hilarious. But no, I forgot again, and I'm so sad.
Is stream over?
Not yet. We can end it now, anyways. Bye, everybody. Next stream is I don't know when. I do want to complete Relink very soon. That way I could actually get to the end game content with it. Help. And also I can pitch the game to these friends here, and we can play a happy game.
Hey, 9.
It's not that loud, UA.
Hey, 9.
Come on.
9.
Yes.
Not to get your hopes up or anything. I told Wudgie about this, and UA was there for it as well. But I may have come into money lately.
Hey, yo.
Oh boy, I think I know where this is going with. I think I know exactly where this is going.
Just a little bit of a happenstance for my family, and they have now given me $500 of what they call mad money. And I was like, well, what's a mad money? He's like, oh, it's just money that you spend like mad. You spend it for yourself. No rhyme or reason. This is not serious money. Because it's like, initially I said, okay, I guess I'll just put this towards like a class for a vocation or something to help me with the job search. Like, no, son. This is not for work. This is for enjoyment. I'm like, okay. They flat out stopped me when I said I wanted to do something productive with it. So
wow, imagine family being like, nah, splurge.
So I'm like,
Please,
okay.
it's for your mental health.
So like, okay, I guess I have $500 plus the $150 I already had from Christmas. So I guess reeling isn't too much of a far off dream now anymore. That's all I'm saying now. You know, it might not be such a pipe dream now.
Okay.
And then we end it like that.